Hi, everybody. Welcome back. 9:18, helping you handle any problem life throws at you, whether it's at home or in the workplace. Here to answer your questions, we have relationship expert Dr. Ann Tublin with us. Patty, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
She's such a great singer. Nobody ever said about me.
That's funny. All right. Our first question comes to us today from Loretta in Ansonia. She says, my coworkers are always taking credit for my ideas, and it makes me so mad. What should I do to prevent this from happening without being accused of not being a team player and not being told it's not all about you?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It is so upsetting, and unfortunately, it's not that unusual.
You're right.
I hear this a lot. So here's my suggestion. Document everything in an appropriate way. So, for example, let's say you're in a meeting and you're brainstorming and you're trying to come up with solutions to some kind of problem. And there's 5 people at the meeting, and 3 people give great solutions. After the meeting, go back and write a follow-up email, really quick and brief, not anything like totally formal, but just say, here, this was the topic of the meeting, these were the suggestions that came up, and then credit each person in the meeting with the suggestion that they brought up. This way you have on paper what you suggested, what other people suggested, and you won't be accused of not being a team player because you're crediting every person in the meeting with their suggestion.
Oh, okay, that is a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
So takes care of the problem. And then if you're in the hallway and you're just talking and there's no formal meeting, but you're having these great ideas, same thing. Go back to your desk, follow up, or on your phone. Hey, just as a quick follow-up, maybe we can, continue and talk about, how we could implement this idea if you think it's a go, or running up the flagpole.
Right. Here's where the ideas came from, too.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Our second question today comes to us from Karen in Bethel. She says, my husband wants our family to go on vacation this summer with his family again. I love my in-laws, so that's not the problem. The problem is my brother and sister-in-law. They're so cheap, and they never offer to pay for anything. Am I wrong to not go on vacation with my husband's family because I don't want to feel taken advantage of?
These questions are great because I had a lot of information. Usually I just get a quick little sentence.
Right.
So the good news is it's not the in-laws that are the problem. That's what I was expecting, oh, I don't want to go away with my in-laws again.
Right.
So the question becomes, do you want to deprive your family, your children, of having vacation with their cousins and their grandparents, right? So what I would suggest you do is have a really honest conversation with your husband. He probably feels the same exact way you do, that they're so cheap. Everybody knows who the cheapos are in the family, in the office. Everybody knows who they are, right? So have a conversation with your husband and say, look, we don't like this. I'm not going to keep supporting them. And it has nothing to do with how much money people have or don't have. And then, since it's your husband's family, have your husband bring it up to his parents, or bring it up together as a couple, and be very clear. It's not that we're trying to be unreasonable, it's just that I don't like feeling taken advantage of. It doesn't mean I don't want to treat every now and then, but I don't want it to be expected where I have to pay for all the groceries, for all their meals when we go out to eat, and for all the amusement park tickets if we take them to the amusement park. Just, approach it as reasonable and not wanting to be taken advantage of. And I think most people will get that. And then put the onus on the grandparents to say something to their children.
All right.
I hope.
Great advice. Yeah.
I've been in that situation, haven't you?
Tough situations.
Yeah.
They really are. Dr. Ann Tublin, thank you so much. And be sure to send your questions to Dr. Ann Tublin at Dr. Patty Ann on Twitter.